Anais, Claudia, welcome to my living room.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I'm so glad to be joined by you ladies again. I am actually in a different living room, which I gave you a sneak peek before we went on air.
That's very exciting.
I know. I can't wait to see it finished.
Thank you. Me too. So you are with DECO-Crated, and we last Zoomed a couple months ago. I can't believe how much time has passed already. It feels like yesterday, where we were unveiling your spring box. Now we're going to be unveiling your summer box, which I'm really excited about. But before we do, I want to know what's new at DECO-Crated.
So yeah, I mean, you said some time has passed. It's just crazy because we move like from season to season super quickly. It feels that way. So we just finished working on our fall and Halloween photo shoots. So we have the Halloween box, which is an add-on box that you can purchase besides the one that you get with the subscription, which is the regular fall box. So that's really exciting, and people got really excited about it. It moved really quickly. So yeah, that was fun.
That was, and I think we have in 2 weeks, we have our Christmas photo shoot. So it's a little crazy to be doing these seasons like in plain summer over here. So we're excited about that. And with that, we also have a Christmas box. So we're getting a lot of add-on boxes. A lot of people really kind of asked for that. And so we've listened, and we've added, so far we're adding Halloween, which sold already, Christmas, which will be selling next month, and Easter, which, to be announced as when it'll be selling. But it's so crazy that we're kind of just moving through these seasons so quickly.
Yeah. Right? It makes the time pass by so quickly too.
Yeah, it is. And I think when we first chatted, we had started like this whole quarantine and this whole weird situation, right? So we're still at home. As you can see, Claudia's still home, and I'm in my new space, which is a kids room / office.
Awesome though. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, so I'm in this space that my 2-year-old now has to share with me. So it's fun. But yeah, it's crazy how much time has passed and how things have changed so much. And not changed.
And not changed, and might change again. And it's definitely scary times indeed, but it doesn't sound like the pandemic is affecting your business. I mean, it sounds like you're full steam ahead.
We have been very lucky, and I think because more people are shopping from home now, they're beginning to see kind of the convenience of having this story that Claudia and Nicole so masterfully put together every season, delivered right to your door, so that you can just kind of get things that complement, but you don't necessarily have to go out and brave the crowds and wear this mask and sanitize everything. And so it's really convenient, and I'm glad people begin to see it.
Yeah. I also think people are just having, even myself, like I love home decor, obviously, and I have for many years, but I've spent so much time at home now, and I'm looking around and I'm like, what else can I do? What else can I add? What else can I buy? And I'm online shopping for sure. So I think that for e-commerce, it's a good time. Well, depending on what you sell, right?
Yeah,
exactly. But you know what I find to be good news too, that you just said your Halloween box sold out, right? Already. There's enthusiasm for the holidays.
Yeah.
Because who knows what Halloween is going to look like, right? But even if kids can't go trick-or-treating, we can still dress up and we can still decorate our homes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Halloween, I know for sure, is I think one of Claudia's favorite and one of mine. And so I'm very excited. Yeah. And it's like the funnest. Even if you don't get the kids to go trick-or-treating, I think just decorating your home is still going to be tons of fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe you focus more on that because that's all you can do this season.
Exactly. You can create your own haunted houses so your kids can go through and make it really fun for them. But 2020, it's the gift that keeps on giving, right?
It is.
Hi. Yeah, we have to as a business, we're trying to figure out what it like what the future looks like, even just in trend wise or what people are doing around their homes. Usually have like trends that come from Europe and you can follow that. But now it's just none of us really know. You have to just figure out what is it that we are going to want to do once Christmas is here, once winter is here. You know, summer vacations are almost, you know, not a lot of people are taking them. Some, you know, lucky folks get to go out in the middle of nowhere and have fun.
Yeah.
But, yes.
Well, why don't we dive into the box?
Let's do it.
Last time I have it right here.
Awesome.
Haven't opened it yet, so I'm just going to put it right next to me. And here we go.
It's a big one.
It's a big one.
I think this box is bigger than Spring's, right?
Yeah, it looks like a really big, yeah. I can't remember that far down, but yes.
I think so. Because I think I have Spring. I keep the boxes because I use them for storage.
Yeah.
I think I have Spring up there, and then I have Summer down here, and I think it is a bigger box.
It's bigger. Okay. Well, it's been staring at me for like 3 weeks now, so I'm dying to open it. Your little booklet, right?
Yep.
And I have to tell you, joining the DECO-Crated Facebook group, what a group you have. I mean, the engagement and the passion of these people, unbelievable.
Yeah. They're a fun group.
It's definitely a fun group.
They are a fun group. Those lovely ladies, they do so many cool things. Claudia and I are always in there. I think Claudia is always astonished by the things that they do with our stuff. We're like, wow, we didn't even think of that. That's amazing.
Right? So just to recap for the audience, what is in this booklet?
So we give you a little bit of a story, right? To give you like what it feels like, the colors. We feature the artist on there and give you a little bit of background. And that's what we like to do with these photo shoots, like I mentioned, we just did fall, is that we try to show you what you could do with the items as many ways as possible, right? Like, and then how they mix together with pass boxes and with product from our members only shop. So there's a recipe that goes into this photo shoot, and that's really what's on there, is like a little bit of everything. So
yeah, I'll tell you that Claudia and Nicole are amazing at making these boxes build on top of each other. So it's like a lot of people are like, oh man, I don't know if a year is great. Actually, a year is perfect. 2 years is even better, because like this fall blends with last fall, blends with summer, also includes spring. So I have to say, like, it really kind of helps build your home decor. And as you say, with us, with the different seasons, like the different holiday seasons especially, you're going to build that even further. So there's a lot of thought process that goes into it as they continue to build boxes upon boxes.
That is so cool. I have a question about the most recent photo shoot that you did. How interesting was it to have a photo shoot during these times?
It was interesting.
We did our best. We were trying to be safe. And I mean, you know, we work really hard, and we all do. We're the men, we do all the work. Like do everything. We don't have a lot of crew. It's just like Anais, Nicole, myself, like we are in there, you know, moving furniture, packing it in the van, and like doing all this stuff. So it's a small team of people.
Yeah. I mean, I get lucky. I get out of van duty. But definitely we do, like, when it's there, it's like go, go, go. And it's really cool because we all come together and we all have different ideas. And I come in with the social aspect of it. And, you know, sometimes like you'll see my hand or you'll see like the back of my head and things like that. And it is a lot of fun because, you know, I'll be like, okay, hold on, let me stick my hand in there. And they'll be like, all right, go on, Anais. So it is a blast. It was a little bit different. We're used to obviously like being a little bit freer about things. And so there was a little bit of you know, kind of like reservation. I think after a couple of days, we were like, all right, we just got to keep going, keep moving. But yeah, it definitely is a little different.
Yeah, the small team helps.
Yeah, the small team really does help though.
Yeah, we went back into the studio for the first time last Tuesday. It's a little different because it's a camera, it's video, right? and it's not photographing objects, it's people. So it was just so stressful with the checking in and the waivers, the temperature checks, masks, making sure that too many people weren't in like the waiting room, makeup room. It was very like militant. Like usually our studio days are very and welcoming, and people are networking, and it's so fun and cool. This time around, it's you're in, you're out, you're in, you're. It was like, you know, I mean, you have to do what you have to do, but it was just different.
We're lucky that it's a very small crew, so there's not a lot of people in and out, and it's really 4 of us from the DECO-Crated crew plus the photographer and his assistant, and that is it.
And Anais and Nicole are not just helping move stuff, but they're also the models.
We are
also packing, so you know. I mean,
we keep it small.
That's
and
awesome.
Even more so now.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me about this.
So we call that the woven rug. It's just a simple, you know, we would consider it pretty neutral. Blue's a pretty neutral color for us. I mean, just like getting ready, you know, we were saying it's like a staycation. So just getting your vibe a little bit more on the beachy side maybe, or it could be anything. Like people thought we had given them a clue about the rug, that it had stripes, and everybody's like, oh, it's a 4th of July. And we're like, no, it's nautical. No, but it could be all those things, right? So, you know, you mix it in with anything that you have for the summer season. I think it's worked really well.
We've seen people do, so aside from the fact that, you know, it's a rug, we've seen people use it as kind of like a throw accent on their sofas. We've seen them use it as table runners. We've seen them use it as, so it's like they've created so many different things. I know we photographed it with a small mat, you know, that whole like rug mat trend that's happening now. So we photographed it like that. I personally use it in my laundry room. It also moves into my kitchen. It all depends on like where I feel like moving my rugs to, but people have gotten really creative with it. We never thought of using it as a runner, and people have really gone and kind of just used it to protect or to accent smaller tables.
Yeah. I mean, even when unveiling this, I have 2 places that in the house this can fit in. So it's so true. What you guys pick out and curate really can fit into any kind of styles and rooms, and the sky's the limit, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep it moving.
Yeah.
To explore any room in the house. I mean, sometimes we don't think about these like smaller rooms. Like Anais decorates her laundry room, and because she has a space to do so. So even if it's not the color in your living room, like just walk around the house and see if it could go anywhere else.
Definitely. And then who is the artist behind this? Do you know?
So that's just a product that comes from us, like directly that we design and, you know, manufacture, but you'll see that the products that have the featured artists are tagged. So we'll, as soon as you have one,
All right, cool. I remember this from last time, your empty boxes. I love the way you pack your boxes. They're so, so cool.
Tetris,
yes.
That's why sometimes when people are like, oh, we were missing this item, and I'm like, hold on. You have to be missing the whole entire, like, is the box empty? Like, tell us, is the box empty? Because it can't be missing. It is packed like Tetris.
Very cool. This is so summery. Love this. Tell me
that one has the featured artist tag. And that is illustrated by one of the 2 artists that we have featured in the booklet.
Yeah, it's Kate and Casey, and they're illustrators. And so they joined us for this adventure for summer. They tackled it. We gave them a mood board, and they processed that, and they made it, you know, like exactly what, you know, we wanted. It's gorgeous. I think it's been one of the most popular boxes that we've had. Like, people really, really love this box. And I think a lot of it has to do with that natural, beachy, and it can be boho feel that pillow has.
Yeah. And then have you seen anybody use this for anything else?
We have. I'm telling you, they get really creative. And I know, somebody folded it so that it could fit inside another item in the box.
Yeah. We can't tell you what item that is yet.
Right.
Oh, that's really
It's just, they'll, they do things and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
people use the back of this too, because there's a cool texture in the back as well.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun for us to do because, so not only does it feel a little bit more summery, but then if yellow is just not your thing at all, then just flip it over and it's a little bit more neutral, or actually it's very neutral at that point. And even that texture looks good outside. Like if you wanted to put it in an outside chair, then it kind of looks like it belongs there more than something that's all fabric. So yeah, we had a ton of fun with that. We were really happy to be able to put that together.
That's great. I can't wait to see where these would fit into. I love this. Gorgeous.
There we are.
We can see each other.
Absolutely gorgeous. Tell me about this piece.
So we have never sent a mirror in the, what are we? We're heading towards our
8 boxes.
Yeah. So we got excited and we're like, okay, we're gonna do it, even though shipping might be a little bit tricky. We just have to be really careful. And so we did it. And the box is not that big, so like a good sized mirror that can fit into a gallery wall or a small bathroom or small space, I think it's a really great little accent.
Yeah, definitely. I am sure you have seen people use this mirror in so many cool ways.
So definitely, we've seen them use it as a tray, which is kind of amazing. You've seen people hang it in, like I actually have mine hung in this room, and it's an accent in a little mini gallery wall for my daughter. And I mean, people use it. We've seen people stain it. We've seen people put decals on the corner bottoms of them. So it's a lot of fun. The wood that we send, well, not on every item, but this wood is not treated, so it's not sealed. So you are able to stain it to match anything in your home. So if you want to paint it red, paint it blue, stain it dark, stain it light, it can be done. And so we've seen it all. We've gotten some good, what we call deco hacks done from this.
And in the box that we did last time, there was a piece similar to this where the wood was untreated and you can color it. Is the chalkboard or the picture frame?
Both.
Right, there was an art print, yes. So what we try to do is spring and summer box so that they transition to each other, smoothly. So the finishes are very much the same. The gold chain matches the gold cups.
Yes.
And the wood is also matching the other frame. So if you put it all together for your little summer vibe, then you have that going. Or if you chose to stain it like Anais mentioned or paint it, then you can do the same to this piece. But it's always tricky to choose like the right wood finish. So we try to switch them up and see how everybody feels about it.
Yeah, no, this is really, really cool. I love that.
And we've also started kind of running a little bit more, I guess you can call educational blogs on our blog, so that people can, because a lot of us were taught like, okay, if you have this one kind of wood, that's the kind of wood that you have throughout your house. Or if you have this one kind of metal, that's what you have throughout your house. And as style has evolved, we're able to mix and match different things. And so sometimes it's staying within the same wood temperature. And so that's something that we're kind of like starting to teach and start to talk about more. And it's wood temperatures, if you have cool tones, if you have warm tones, and how to blend these all together in a room. And so having, for example, the darker tones that we tend to have in fall and winter, and then bring that in and match that with a spring summer, which can be a lighter, more warmer wood. So it's a lot of fun. And seeing people mix it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. All right, I'm going to dive into the next. Oh, I love this. I was looking for something just like this actually. So this is really weird right now. Tell me about this.
So we put in, this is the second time we give a faux succulent, but this time we did, 3 little different arrangements. and changed up the base of it to be a little bit more boho, like modern, I would consider that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just love to give you at some point in the year something green. Like, we can't give you a real plant, so we'll give you this at, you know, faux plants are so popular right now. It's crazy. You can find them anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's.
So, and one of the good things about that plant is that it can, so for people that had been with us from last year, they can match that in with the smaller faux plant that we had sent. And we did have a good deco hack for it because during shipping, you know, it can get squished down. So you see your the little sticks on the top are kind of bent over. Yeah. Somebody said if you boil some water and stick it in real quick, it'll obviously, please do it quickly and do not burn yourself. It will straighten that back out.
Oh,
so there's a deco hack for everything at this point.
Yeah, some of these more delicate stuff during shipping is tricky, but yeah. That was a really good hack that we learned.
This is really cool, and I will try that and let you know. But yeah, I love that. I love everything. You guys are great. Oh, this matches the gold cups from last time.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. Tell me about this.
So that is a wall planter, but it could also sit on a table. So we made the bottom flat.
Mm-hmm.
And we learned while we were photographing it that it's not just a planter. It can also hold and store things. So we used it in an office with some, you know, you could put like some mail in it or any papers that you want to organize that fit in there. And yeah, we wanted to match it to the gold cups, and hopefully you put them together. If not, you separate the items around your home wherever they fit. So yeah, you'll see that you have the two little hanging things on the back. Yeah.
Yep. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
So as far as like, I always talk about what people have done with it. We've seen people, obviously, like we've seen people hang it from their front doors and either put mail in it. Yeah. Either put mail in it, put flowers in it. We've also seen, obviously, people kind of take the lead on to like what we had done and use it around in an office setting. I've seen people put crayons in it for their kids. And then for people that didn't or aren't a huge fan of gold, which happens, they painted. They spray painted their cups and they spray painted this. They either did black, white, you know, different things. And so that's the good thing about it, is that yes, we'll send you a finish, but really if for whatever reason, we do try to kind of get you out of your comfort zone. We want you to explore different styles versus having everything like matchy and the same. But, you know, we also understand too, if gold is really not your thing because it hurt you in a past life, you can go ahead and paint it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I just think this is so cool. And like you said, you can use it for so many different things, and I don't know. I just think it's the perfect piece.
Oh, I love it. I have two little fake IKEA ball spring things in them.
Yeah.
And I have it actually, you'll see the gold cups right here. And then in the bottom shelf on the corner here, this is the bookshelf. I have it just sitting in there with its greenery.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's dive in. Oh, I guess this is the last but not least.
Oh, no. That's, I think, the favorite piece from everybody. I think everybody has fallen in love with this item.
Yeah, so it's going to require a little bit of an assembly. Yeah, we were really excited to be able to get this piece in the box because once it's put together, it does take up, you know, it's quite big, but we, Nicole worked her magic and we figured out a way to get it to collapse. And so, you know, to get it in the box and be able to fit all the other items, we're really, really happy about that.
So the bottom has these like little legs that kind of like stop it from slipping side to side. So you want to make sure that the bar falls in there.
Yep. Oh, the assembly is so easy. This rocks. How amazing is this?
Yeah, they really did an amazing job. I have to give it to them. They found a way to send you a 2-tier tray in a box.
So
they found a way to flat pack it.
what are people using this for? I mean, my mind is going in 5 different directions, but I'm sure that you've seen even more ideas.
Yeah, we try to show them as many as possible that we can come up with. It could be for serving, for a party, for cupcakes, or we did some lemonade. You can separate the pieces and use just the trays. You can organize, we used it for like craft items in our photo shoot. And then, so there's this trend where you decorate the 2-tier tray with all these little small trinket things, and it's all like the same theme, like let's say lemons, and it's like a styled 2-tier tray that just stays out. No function really, just decor. Really cute. So we did one of those, but we have customers or subscribers have used it in their bathrooms.
Yeah.
With perfumes and their creams and just organizing that bathroom vanity. And that's the one that sticks for me, Anais. I don't know if you've seen another one that.
So I was actually, because I have, let me bring it out, because I have it here. I actually took it away because I have other trays, and so I'm still trying to find its permanent home. But one of the most creative things that I've seen, because this tray is unfinished, and so this is the smaller tray.
Yeah.
This part is white and it's unfinished. People have actually gotten peel and stick wallpapers and covered the bottom. So it's really cool because you can have a print that you really like, or a floral pattern or anything. I mean, and if you're very crafty, and if you can draw, like, you know, people have, you know, you can draw something on it. So it just depends on how you want to use it. But it's been amazing because we've also seen people stain this wood and, you know, kind of paint something or put a wallpaper on it.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because now it becomes a little bit more unique to your own style. And at the same time, we've seen people put, you know, different, I think we have one person that we follow, and she loves to do candy trays. And so for all of her trays, she does these like beautiful candy trays for her kids or for parties. Obviously, like, disclaimer, it's untreated and it's not sealed. So please, you know, to protect your food, always cover the bottom. Yeah. So I guess if you're covering it in a wallpaper and you're staining and sealing it, then that's fine. But if not, you know, just make sure to put a parchment paper under it. It also protects the finish, you know, because it's not sealed. So it's been really cool. People do so many awesome things. I've seen people take it apart and use it as a tray alone.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you have a smaller space in your bathroom, you're able to kind of just do like smaller trinkets, and you can save the bigger one for something else. So people get really creative with them. So it's really been awesome to see.
I can see why everyone is so obsessed with this box, because one item was better than the next. Oh, the pillows. Where did people put the pillows in here, I'm assuming?
No, they actually put them in the bottom of the tray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting. So that was, instead of the stick-on wallpaper, they just took that pillow and made that.
Yeah, they did it for styling. Like, they kind of used it kind of like a tea towel feeling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they used it in that way, and they kind of just did it for the looks, I guess, when they were doing a kind of get together.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this was so much fun. I hope you had fun too.
Yeah, always.
Where can people find out more about you and DECO-Crated?
So the best is just to go to DECO-Crated.com. Remember, it's Deco and Crated. And also, if you want to see more of what people are doing with our box, just go on Facebook, go on our Facebook group, the DECO-Craters.
So yeah, the DECO-Craters is it's a Facebook community. Like she said, it's a great way to see how everybody uniquely styles their own stuff. So if you're ever wondering if your house is going to look like your neighbor's house, if both of you have DECO-Crated, we can guarantee you 100% it is not going to look the same. And then, like she mentioned, we have our website. We also have, once you become a member, a members only shop in which we have Claudia curates a whole collection to kind of match everything that comes in your boxes. So it's a good way to put the final touches on in your home. So you can definitely check that out. And we hope to see everybody in our group.
And it's a fun group. Like I said, I joined and I'm already getting so many inspiring ideas, and it's just fun to see how people are passionate about this. So it's really, really cool. I have a question. Your Halloween box, once again, is it completely sold out?
So
because I want to buy one.
we did a pre-sale. Yeah, we did a pre-sale just to make sure that we get enough for everyone. And so what we're hoping is that during the fall season, we have a small amount left to sell to customers who, join us afterwards.
Okay.
That's the plan, is to sell these add-on boxes as pre-sale boxes and make sure that everyone that wants one gets one during that time.
All right. Well, you let me know what I have to do, because
So
I want that box.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just so that you know too, our add-on boxes, I guess, so that whoever is interested at any point on our add-on boxes, if they become subscribers now, they'll be able to gain access to the Christmas box. The boxes do usually sell on pre-sale basis. They're $39.99, and we say 4 pieces. That is more give than take. Because sometimes, it can contain a set that is more than one item. So they're definitely very worth the value. I mean, the value is definitely in them. So yeah, and hopefully we will have some extras, but generally the rule of thumb is get in on the pre-sale, because nothing is guaranteed.
No. All right. So everybody watching, get on it with me, because I definitely want in on that. So, thank you. And then when I get it, we can do this again.
We will love it. Maybe we do it in full costume.
Can we? Oh my God. Please.
I actually have one, influencer that we work with, and they want the box. So I said, okay, they're really great to us. So I said, sure. And they want to do it in full costume. So I'm like, sure. I think we should do every Halloween unboxing in full costume.
1,000,000%. You
Claudia's down.
Reference of costume you're looking for.
Need to dress up.
Do it.
We can theme it out. I love.
Oh my God, we could do the witches.
We could do witches.
We could do the witches. The hocus pocus.
Yes, done. Oh my God,
Let's
I'm
do it.
so excited.
All right.
We're like little kids. I love people that are like little kids.
I'm definitely one of them.
Oh yeah. And you have a 2-year-old. So now you could, and it'll be years before your 2-year-old won't want to dress up with mommy anymore, but you can really have a lot of fun.
I still dress up.
Yeah. Oh, I dress up. I with my nieces, I dress up. I egg them on. I'm like, okay, what are we doing for Halloween? It's like January. Okay, what are we doing?
Claudia's had some really amazing one. I think one of the best ones I loved was she did one of the first Halloweens when I met her. She did a full Day of the Dead one. I was like, holy crap. She did the full makeup. It was awesome.
That's very cool. Last year I was Pennywise.
Ooh, that's very scary.
Yep. Because my nieces, they're like, we want you to be scary. So one was like a zombie prom queen, one was a witch, and then I was Pennywise.
Nice. I like that.
Cool. Like full makeup. Yeah. The red hair, everything. But yeah, that sounds really fun. It's a date.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right. Anais, Claudia, thank you so much. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
Cool. See you then.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.